All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. As we're getting set for the second game of our triple header for you here this afternoon. This will be our Sunday night game here in Week 6, the NBC game, the Tirico and Collinsworth game. It'll be the Washington Redskins and the San Francisco 49ers. The Redskins coming at 3-2, tied with the Giants for second place in the NFC East. Both the Redskins and the Giants are a game and a half behind Philadelphia, who's 5-1. So a big game for the Redskins here. San Francisco comes in at 4-1, currently in first place in the NFC West. Let's head to Levi Stadium, Santa Clara, California for this one. The Redskins and the 49ers here at Jammin' Sports. Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Week 6, it's the Redskins and the 49ers. To another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Our Week 6 Sunday night game. The 3-2 Redskins and the 4-1 49ers. Evil Dead's taking San Francisco by 3. Evil Dead now sits at 40-28, 12 games up. 49ers will get the ball first. We're underway from Levi Stadium. Fielded by Gordon, about 5 yards deep, will take a knee. Eric Gordon, the rookie out of Texas. First and 10, 49ers at their own 25. Clayton Rigsby, the sixth-year quarterback out of Memphis, will lead the San Francisco offense. In the rain. It's a rainy night. 57 degrees at kickoff with showers here in Santa Clara in the Bay Area. The Redskins trying to keep pace with the Eagles in the NFC East. First and 10 for the 25. Rigsby under center. Rigsby hands off to Foreman, and Chuck Foreman gets a yard out to the 26. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here's the 49er offense. Up front, Clemens, Milton, Page, McGee, and Burchett. And then it's Armstrong, Jefferson, Foreman, Mitchell, and Baker. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Chuck Foreman, in his 13th year out of Miami, got a yard on first down. On 2nd and 9. 49ers in the offset eye. Rigsby to Foreman around the outside, and Chuck Foreman gets hemmed in. A yard out to the 27. Let's take a look at the Redskin defense. Up front, Trickett, Ray, and Enoch, they play a 3-4. The linebackers, Kaufman, Foster, Wright, and Blanchard. And the secondary for the Redskins, Wallace, Wright, Cole, and James. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the 49ers at their own 27-yard line. We're coming up on 7 minutes left. Riggs in the first quarter. Rigsby in the shotgun. Rigsby back. Throws to the near sideline, caught by Foreman. And Foreman down to the 45. A 28-yard gain to Chuck Foreman. First down, San Francisco at the Redskin 45-yard line. Brian Reynolds, the safety on the tackle in his 13th year out of Utah. Number 26. Also Cameron Cole, number 25, in his 8th year out of Chattanooga. Opening drive of the ball game. First and 10 49ers at the Redskin 45. 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby in the shotgun. Rigsby drops back. Throws to the near sideline. Caught by Armstrong. Down to the 39, a gain of 6. It'll bring up second and 4. Vince Armstrong in his 4th year out of Miami. Nice drive so far for the 49ers. Second and 4 from the Redskin 39. In the I formation. Rigsby to Jefferson this time, and Jefferson 2 yards to the 37-yard line. That's Delray Jefferson in his 2nd year at Bethune-Cookman. Raymond Ray on the tackle in his 5th year out of Houston. 3rd and 2 for San Francisco at the Redskin 37-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby in the gun, or under center. Hands off to Jefferson, and Jefferson comes up short. No gain. Maybe got a yard. On the tackle, Mel Kaufman in his 9th year out of Purdue. It'll be 4th down. And this would be a 53-yard field goal attempt. The 49er drive stalls out. Dylan Lamont will come on in his 5th year out of Howard from 53 yards in the rain. Snap, kick is up. That's not going to make it. That was way short and way to the left. So the Redskins will take over now as the 49ers come up empty on their opening drive. Washington will have it at their own 43 in a tieless first quarter. In a tied first quarter. I meant to say scoreless first quarter. A tieless. I'm inventing new words. Starting quarterback Kurt Sullivan in his 9th year out of Florida State. Sullivan facing his former team. Sullivan spent 2 years with San Francisco, now in his 7th year with the Redskins. He started off as a backup for the 49ers. Yep. I just coined a new word, tieless. That means going without a tie. First and 10 from the 43-yard line. Now they shift. They bring the receivers in. Sullivan under center. Sullivan to Dante Ciali, and Ciali 3 yards out to the 46-yard line. On the tackle, number 90 for San Francisco. That's Henderson. Cedric Henderson in his 12th year out of Hampton. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Sullivan under center. Sullivan throws outside, caught by Norris down the sideline, and James Norris down to the 28-yard line. The 3rd-year receiver out of Ball State. A 26-yard gain down the sideline. First down, Washington. Yeah, it is a word, just not for footballers, right? I coined a new football vernacular. Let's just put it that way. Tieless. It's when we don't have ties. You see, sim season football on Jammin' Sports is tieless. We don't have ties. We'll keep playing till somebody wins. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. Redskins in the I formation. Sullivan hands off, no play action looking, throws. Caught by Norris down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Redskin first down. Yeah, it would be weird to say that. I'd only say that in a spelling bee. It would be like, spell Tylus. Can you use it in a sentence, please? Jammin' Sports Sim Season Football is Tylus. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. In the I formation. Sullivan to Ciali, and Dante Ciali down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 yards to be 2nd and 8. James Wimbley, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 9th year out of Missouri. Redskins tried to take an early lead. The 49ers had to punt, or actually missed a field goal on their opening drive. This is the Redskins' opening drive. 2nd and 8 from the 12. Sullivan looking, throws, caught by Norris, and James Norris down to the 3. A gain of 9 yards and a Redskin first down. 1st and goal at the 3. Norris in his 3rd year out of Ball State. Jack Morgan, the defensive back, made the tackle in his 5th year out of Texas A&M. A football triple header this afternoon. We're in game 2. We have Cowboys and Giants after this. And then tonight at 7 Eastern, Major League Baseball, a doubleheader. We'll continue with our playoffs. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. In the offset I. Sullivan rolls out. Sullivan throws to Gash. Touchdown. The fullback, Sam Gash, a 3-yard touchdown catch in his 13th year out of Alabama. And the Redskins score a touchdown on their opening drive, and they take a 6-0 lead. Some poor coverage by San Francisco on this drive. And now the Redskins with the extra point. Mike Bragg will come out in his 6th year out of Air Force. You give a good team a short field, they're going to capitalize. The kick is up and it's good. Redskins lead it 7-0. 2:29 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Levi Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Week 6 here at Jammin' Sports, our Sunday night game. The 4-1 49ers, the 3-2 Redskins. Oh, there's plenty of time for the 49ers to come back. We're still in the first quarter. A lot of football left in this one. I've noticed in Madden 24 and 23 last year that they go for it on 4th and 1 more often in the enemy territory. That's right, you got to chuck the truck. Thomas Sears will kick off. Fielded by Gordon, he brings it out over the 15, 20, 25, all the way out to the 30-yard line. Eric Gordon, the rookie out of Texas, on the return. Clayton Rigsby comes back out. 49er quarterback. San Francisco at 4-1. Their only loss came to the Falcons. I think that was in week 3, if I'm not mistaken. Or week 4, was it? It was in week 3. Yep, their only loss was to Atlanta in week 3, 28-20. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Rigsby rolls out. Being chased, he gets sacked back at the 27-yard line. On the sack, Brian Trickett, the 2nd-year defensive end out of Ole Miss. A loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13. Boy, like the Seattle game before, the 49ers not looking good early. And they're 4-1. Since the loss to Atlanta, they defeated Indianapolis at home. And then they destroyed Arizona last week. 2nd and 13 at the 27-yard line. Rigsby hands off to Chuck the Truck. And Chuck Foreman down to the 29. A gain of 2 to bring up 3rd and 11. Robert Foster on the tackle, the 4th-year linebacker out of Tennessee. These Redskin uniforms look so good. 3rd and 11 from the 29. Rigsby in the shotgun. Rigsby, pump fakes, throws, down the sideline, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the 49ers are going to have to punt. The intended receiver is Gerald Carnes in his 4th year out of UCLA. Jackson Dawson will come in to punt. Dawson gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 32-yard line by James Norris. And that's Kurt Sullivan coming back out, the 9th-year quarterback out of Florida State. 1st and 10 Redskins at their own 32. The new ownership group of the Redskins of Washington has publicly stated twice now this past week, that they're not going to change back to the Redskins as much as everybody wants them to. I think that's a big mistake. You're a new ownership group. You want the fans to embrace you immediately? Change the name back. Sullivan to Ciali, and Dante Ciali out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Redskin first down. Their excuse was they want to look forward to the future, not look back. You don't think the millions of Redskin fans that live in that area wouldn't be ecstatic if they changed the name back? And would get behind the new owners big time if they did? 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Sullivan to Ciali, and Dante Ciali out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 6, it'll be 2nd and 4. On the tackle, Hunter Brookings, the 6th-year defensive back out of Oklahoma State. We're coming up on the end of the first quarter, 30 seconds and counting. Redskins up 7-0, looking for more. That's it, exactly right there. Sullivan draws back. Sullivan throws to Vaden, and Justin Vaden escaping tacklers all the way down to the 20-yard line. A 30-yard gain by Justin Vaden, the 8th-year tight end out of Tennessee. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Redskins up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Back to Levi's Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Our Week 6 Sunday night game. The 3-2 Redskins, the 4-1 49ers. The Redskins have kind of dominated the first quarter. They lead at 7-0. And as we start quarter number 2, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Redskins at the 49er 20-yard line. Look, if they change the name back to Redskins, you don't think that season ticket sales would go up? I agree with you, Evil Dan. I know that as a fact. Sullivan to Ciali, and Dante Ciali to the 16-yard line. Now, if I was the owner, it'd be a no-brainer. Because the fans would adore you if you did that. Well, that's okay. Go ahead. On 2nd and 6 from the 16-yard line. Sullivan under center. Sullivan to Ciali up the middle, and Ciali to the 7-yard line. A gain of 9, another Redskin first down. Dante Ciali in his 7th year out of Marshall. First and goal Redskins. The 49ers have played like crap so far this game. They don't look like a 4-1 team. The Redskins do. First and goal from the 7-yard line. In the offset eye. Sullivan fakes the handoff, throws outside, incomplete. I think there's a lot of truth in that. The Bible even says that this is not our home. We're just passing through. Second and goal from the 7-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan looking, throws, caught by Vaden. Down to the 3-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be third and goal. Justin Vaden in his 8th year out of Tennessee. On the tackle, number 32, Mark Collins in his 8th year out of Ole Miss. The 49ers, they would love to force a field goal here. Exactly. Well, the Bible says that too. Third and goal. Sullivan to Ciali, and the 49ers make a stop back to the 7-yard line. A loss of, I think it's 4 yards. It'll be fourth and goal for the Redskins, and they'll kick a field goal. So the 49er defense, led by number 57 there, Chris Hubbard on the tackle, will force a field goal. Mike Bragg, in his 6th year out of Air Force, comes on, and this will be from 24 yards. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Barely. That was barely inside the right upright. Redskins lead at 10-0. It's kind of a diagonal kick. 5:56 left to play here in the first half. Redskins with a 10-0 lead. I'm getting irritated. These Redskins may be better than we thought at the beginning of the season. They beat Dallas in week 1. We're like going, okay, a fluke. And then they lost to Jacksonville in week 2. We're like, okay, they're not that good. But they've won 2 of the next 3. They're 3-2. Armstrong from the 10-yard line over the 25-30 out to the 31-yard line. Vince Armstrong on the return in his 4th year out of Miami. When the Redskins beat Dallas in Dallas, I'm thinking, and they didn't just beat them, they killed them. I'm thinking, Misty's here. Say hi, Misty. You're not watching Virgin River? No. Okay. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. On first down, Rigsby. Play action. Looking. Throws downfield. Incomplete. Yeah, it's a... What show is that on? Oh, she left the room. She's not here. She snuck off without me seeing. I think it's on HBO Max or something. It's a series. Second and 10 from the 31-yard line. 5:45 left in the half. On second and 10, Rigsby looking. Rigsby throws outside. Incomplete. It'll be third and 10. The 49ers just look off. I watched one episode, I about fell asleep. It's one of those romantic, it's like the Hallmark Channel made a series. It's that type of series. Third and 10 from the 31-yard line. Rigsby. Watch out. Robert Foster on the blitz. Gets Rigsby at the 24-yard line. A loss of 7 yards. The 49ers go 3 and out, and they'll have to punt. The fourth-year linebacker out of Tennessee, Robert Foster. From what I understand, it's about some girl who inherited a motel in Northern California in the woods. And, I don't know. 4th and 17. Jackson Dawson with a punt. Fielded by Norris at the 20-yard line. Norris makes a nice move and gets out to the 38. Yeah. Obviously. They're playing just like they did. So the Redskins up 10-0. They can make it a 3-possession lead. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. 5:11 left to play here in the first half. Live from Levi Stadium, Santa Clara, California, Week 6, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Sullivan under center on 1st and 10. Sullivan draws back, throws, dumps it off to Norris, out to the 42. Yeah, scripted. A gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. We know it's not scripted. We played over 1,000 games with Madden 19. If it was scripted, we would have seen it by now. 2nd and 6 from the 42-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan to Ciali. And Dante Ciali out to the 48-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 13 inches. Well, every regular season has about approximately 250 games. And this is our 7th sim season with 19. So it's over 1,500, about almost 1,700 games. Sullivan under center. Sullivan to Ciali. And Dante Ciali is going to lose a yard back to the 47-yard line. It'll bring up 4th and 1. The 49ers finally get a stop. Number 94, Kerry Palmer, in his 8th year at Louisiana Lafayette. No, it's not the original disc. Because when I started with on Twitch, I was using an Xbox. I was using an Xbox One. And then I got a PS4 so I could use the show. But now the show's on both. Sears gets the punt away. Out of bounds at the 19. And that's where the 49ers would take over. Now this is my... Let's see. I did 2 sim seasons. No, let's see. Yeah, I did 2 sim seasons on the PS4. Or the PS... Yeah, the PS4. I'm sorry. I did 2 sim seasons with the Xbox One. 3 on the PS4. And now this is my 2nd on the PS5. Using the same PS4 disc. 1st and 10 for the 19. Rigsby to Foreman. Foreman gets stacked up. A 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. I don't even have that Xbox One anymore. I sold it with all the games. I still have a PS3 and 4 up in the closet. On 2nd and 6 from the 21-yard line. In the I formation. Rigsby. Play action. And they bring the house. The Redskins brought the blitz. And they nailed Rigsby as he threw it. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 8. Tell you what, the Redskins are playing a great game tonight. They may be for real. There's always one team every year we're like not sure. Gray Man's back in the house. Good to see you, Gray Man. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the 49ers at their own 21. Rigsby back. Rigsby throws. Knocked down. Incomplete. Broken up by Sean Wright, the 4th-year safety out of Maryland. Yeah, I don't have a PS1 or 2 anymore. But I still have my PS3. That's where I get my rosters for this, on the PS3, Madden 12. And I just transcribe them over. And now the 49ers will punt. Jackson Dawson into punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Norris at the 25 over the 40. And Norris out to the 44-yard line. So the Redskins now with a chance to make it a 3-possession lead before halftime. 3:02 left to play in the first half. Redskins up 10-0. I had the Sega Dreamcast when it first came out. NFL 2K was, at the time, we thought that was like, wow. The Dreamcast lasted barely a year and a half. The PS2 blew it away. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Sullivan under center. Sullivan looking, rolls out. He stumbles over a blade of grass and gets sacked at the 37-yard line. A loss of 7. Cedric Henderson making the sack. It'll be 2nd and 17. Oh yeah, definitely it did. The PS2 at the time, I remember when the PS2 came out, and we were like, oh my gosh, it's state of the art. Of course, we look at the PS2 now and we kind of laugh. But at the time, when Madden 2001 came out with Eddie George, what a game that was. We thought that was awesome. Thank you much. On 2nd and 17, Ciali around the outside, and Ciali out to the 41-yard line and gain of 4 yards. Chris Hubbard on the tackle on the linebacker. It'll be 3rd and 13. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 49er defense finally showing some teeth. Let's see if they get the playoff in time. They do. Sullivan looking, throws to Vaden. Escaping tackles, Vaden all the way down to the 27-yard line. 2-minute warning. Redskins up 10-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Levi's Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Week 6 here at Jammin' Sports, the 3-2 Redskins, the 4-1 49ers. It's a 35-yard gain on the previous play. 1st and 10 Redskins at the 49er 27. Sullivan back. Sullivan throws down the sideline. Is picked off by Jack Morgan. The 49ers pick it off. And the Redskin drive comes up empty. The 5th-year defensive back out of Texas A&M. And now the 49ers have a chance to score before halftime. His momentum took him out of bounds before he could return it up the sideline. He would have had a nice return. There was a lot of green space out there. So San Francisco now. Yeah, I noticed that. Pops in, says hi, and leaves. 1:51 left here in the first half. 3 timeouts for the 49ers. What I need to find is more dedicated fans like you, Evil Dead. Even Davis doesn't pop in as much as he used to. 1st and 10 from the 10. Rigsby back. Rigsby throws downfield. Incomplete. Broken up by Caleb Blanchard in his 3rd year out of Kentucky. The intended receiver, number 83, Pete Mitchell, the tight end. That'll stop the clock with 1:48 left in the half. Redskins up 10-0. San Francisco trying to get a score before halftime. Redskins will get the ball first in the second half. Rigsby in the shotgun. Pump fakes. Rigsby in trouble from his end zone. Safety. Brian Reynolds, the strong safety, comes in and flings them down in the end zone for 2 points. And the Redskins take a 12-0 lead. Those are not the points you wanted. You said need points, and they scored safety. I think the Redskins thought you were talking to them. It'll be a free kick for San Francisco. Should be Jackson Dawson, the punter. And the Redskins take a 12-0 lead. Dawson will free kick it. It's a nice kick. Wow. That must be a wind. Kicked it out of the end zone. That was 85 yards in the air. You can't make this up. That's why it's not scripted. That's how you know it's not scripted. You can't make this up. 1:35 left for the Redskins. They have it at their own 25-yard line. I may have to go in there and tune down the punts a little bit. I can tune it down. 1st and 10 from the 25. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Sullivan throws down the middle to Vaden. And Vaden out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 12. First down Redskins. They lead at 12-0. I'll take a look after I do my games today. Michael Walter, the linebacker, comes in and makes the tackle in his 13th year out of Ole Miss. Here's one thing about San Francisco, though. You look at their defense, a lot of old players. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan back, throws, incomplete. You look at the majority of their starters in their 8th year or more. Virgil Say, the intended receiver, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. 1:02 left to play here in the first half. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back, throws down the middle, caught by Vaden. Nope, incomplete. Broken up by Marcus Clark, the 3rd-year safety out of Auburn. Vaden couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and 10. I'll see if I can't figure it out. 59 seconds left until halftime. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan on 3rd down. Sullivan drops back. Sullivan throws. Caught by Swift. Rashard Swift out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 13 and a Redskin first down. They take a timeout with 53 seconds left. The Redskins have 2 timeouts left. They can make it a 3-possession game if they get a touchdown. Redskins up 12-0. They have the ball following a safety. We'll have the Giants and Cowboys up next from MetLife Stadium. Our Monday night game. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan fakes the handoff. Watch out. Gets sacked. Back at the 39-yard line. A loss of 11. And the 49ers take a timeout. They have forced a 4th down. Well, no, they haven't. Actually, the Redskins took a timeout. With 48 seconds left, it'll be 2nd and 21. A loss of 11 on the sack. I didn't see who made the sack. I'm watching the replay now on my laptop. It was number 90. Cedric Henderson. 2nd and 21 for the Redskins back at their own 39. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan back. Throws to the near side. Norris starts with an N. Norris couldn't hold on. That was broken up by Mark Collins, the 8th-year defensive back out of Ole Miss. It'll be 3rd and 21. In the rain here at Levi Stadium. 3rd and 21 for the Redskins. Sullivan under center. Sullivan to Ciali, gets nailed on the blitz. Safety blitz by Marcus Clark for a 3-yard loss. Make it a 4-yard loss. It'll be 4th and 25. And the 49ers take a timeout. They want the ball back with a chance to score one more time before halftime. That was a well-executed safety blitz by Marcus Clark. It'll be 4th and 25. Thomas Sears will be in to punt for the Redskins. Sears gets the punt away. Fielded by Armstrong at the 18-yard line. And he brings it out to the 33. Actually, he fielded it at the 23-yard line. 34 seconds until halftime. 49ers at their own 33-yard line. They have 2 timeouts. Let's see if they can at least get in field goal range. On a rainy night in Santa Clara, Levi Stadium, Week 6, our Sunday night game. Rigsby in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide on 1st and 10. Rigsby back. Rigsby throws down the near sideline, caught by Armstrong, out to the 39. A gain of 6, it'll be 2nd and 4. We didn't do the whole next week thing last game. We know the Chargers play Seattle next week. The Raiders play the Chiefs next week. And for these 2 teams, the Redskins play at Carolina next week, and San Francisco hosts New Orleans. Those are who they play in Week 7. In fact, we'll start Week 7 tomorrow. It'll be the Seahawks and Chargers. 2nd and 4 from the 39. Rigsby in the shotgun. Rigsby back. Rigsby throws inside to Baker. Landon Baker out to the 50-yard line. The 49ers take a timeout with 25 seconds left in the first half. 1st and 10, a gain of 11. They're at midfield. They need about 20 more yards for a decent field goal shot before halftime. In the rain. Madden 19 gets the lighting so right. Better than the newer games. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Rigsby in the shotgun. Rigsby looking. Rigsby, he's got all day. Throws deep. And is caught by Armstrong during field goal range. They take a timeout. A gain of 34 yards to Vince Armstrong, down to the Redskins' 16-yard line. 49ers out of timeouts. Let's see if they take a shot at the end zone. It has to be to the end zone, though. I say this all the time. With no timeouts, you cannot throw it underneath. If you don't kick the field goal, then it has to be to the end zone or incomplete. You cannot take a sack here. You won't have time to salvage a field goal. It's as simple as that. 1st and 10 from the 16. 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby in the shotgun. They're going to take a shot. Rigsby back. Rigsby in trouble. You can't take a sack, and he took a sack. You got to get up there and spike it. Oh my goodness. You cannot take a sack. And they run out of time. We go to halftime. Your halftime score, the Redskins 12, the 49ers nothing. Here at Jammin' Sports. back to Levi's Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Our Week 6 Sunday night game. Redskins lead the 49ers 12-0. The Redskins come in at 3-2. The 49ers at 4-1. The Redskins in second place in the NFC East. The 49ers in first place in the NFC West. Opening kickoff, Brandon from the 10. Over the 30, Brandon. A nice return out to the 36-yard line. Danny Brandon, the rookie out of Kansas State. So the Redskins up by 12. They get the ball first here in the second half. They can make it a 3-possession game with a touchdown. Misty's back.
Hi.
Watching a movie or show?
Cooking show.
Watching a cooking show. First and 10 from the 36-yard line. Sullivan under center. Sullivan to Ciali. And Ciali to the 38. A gain of 2. Make it a gain of 1 to be 2nd and 9. The 49ers desperately need a stop here. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Sullivan throws. Caught by Say. Out to the 47-yard line. A 15-yard gain to Virgil Say in his 8th year out of Oregon State. Nothing yet. You haven't heard anything. I mean, that's right across from the Bridgestone. That's where we were a couple of months ago. I haven't been to downtown Nashville since, even though it's not that far away. First and 10 from the 47. Sullivan to Ciali up the middle, and Dante Ciali to the 41-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Yeah, we haven't been downtown since May, even though it's not that far away. On 2nd and 4 from the 41-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Sullivan throws to Norris. And James Norris down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 and a Redskin first down. Nice opening drive here in the second half by Washington. The 49ers can't seem to stop them. It's going to be another game that's going not the way we thought it would. The Redskins are a much better team than we thought. I mean, they are dominating the 4-1 49ers. First and 10 from the 32-yard line. Sullivan under center. Carter in motion. Sullivan to Ciali. He gets nailed in the backfield. A 4-yard loss by Shane Jornet, the 8th year defensive tackle out of Alcorn State. It'll bring up 2nd and 14. I still get a lot of views on YouTube after I post the games. It's always funny. You know what the popular teams are. Dallas, Green Bay is popular. 2nd and 14 from the 36. Sullivan to Ciali up the middle, and Dante Ciali down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 7. He got half of it back. It'll be 3rd and 7 at the 49er 29. The Redskins are in field goal range. Steelers are popular too. 3rd and 7 from the 29-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Looking. And he escapes. Dumps it off to Vaden. Gets the first down. Vaden in for the touchdown. Wow. A 29-yard touchdown catch and run by Justin Vaden. And that was made possible by Sullivan. He escaped the sack. He found Vaden, who waltzes in for the touchdown. Wow. And the Redskins now lead it 18-0. The 8th-year tight end out of Tennessee. And now Mike Bragg will come on for the extra point. Snap kick is up, and it's good. Redskins lead it a 3-possession game, 19-0, with 4:52, and they're booing here at Levi's Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Week 6, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Booing the 49ers, and rightfully so. Wow. I didn't see this one coming, that's for sure. The Redskins, if they hold on and win this, they'll be 4-2. They play the Panthers, who aren't exactly the best team, next week. They could be 5-2. Sears will kick off. Back of the end zone, Armstrong, touchback. 49ers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. 4:52 left to play in the third quarter. Redskins up 19-0. Washington has come to play today. Big time. I know why they're winning. They're playing on the West Coast, where all the bleeding liberals are, and they're all crying because they're offended by the Redskins' usage that they can't play. 1st and 10 from the 25. Rigsby back, throws, dumps it off to Armstrong. Out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. Everybody in the crowd are saying, oh, we're so offended for the Native Americans. Those are the ones that want the name back. 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line. In the I formation. Rigsby drops back. Rigsby looking. And he hit one of his linemen on the throw. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 5. The 49ers may want to start their rookie quarterback, Casey Bruning, next game. The rookie out of Florida Atlantic. Rigsby not doing very well. 3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line. On 3rd and 5, Rigsby back. Rigsby throws. Mitchell holds on at the 41-yard line. Pete Mitchell, the tight end. A gain of 11. Pete Mitchell, in his 14th year out of UCLA, he spent 12 years with the Chiefs. He was with the Chargers last season. Chargers let him go. And now he's on the 49ers. Long-time tight end for the Chiefs. Now on the 49ers. 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Redskins up 19-0. 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby under center. Rigsby fakes the handoff, gets sacked. Back at the 33-yard line. Larry Peters, the former Bengal, in his 14th year out of Michigan State. A loss of 8. It'll be 2nd and 18. Evil Dead, I think you're going to drop to 40 and 29. 49ers playing like doo-doo. They're playing like doo-doo caca. 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Redskins with a 19-0 lead. We've only had one shutout so far this season. We could have a second one here. Rigsby back. Rigsby throws. Caught by Baker. Out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 19 to Landon Baker, the sixth-year receiver out of Tennessee. On the tackle, number 32, Edwin James, in his 8th year out of Oklahoma State. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. Rigsby in the shotgun with 3 backs around him. Hands off to Foreman. And Foreman gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Mel Kaufman on the tackle for the Redskins. 2:40 and counting. The hometown fans haven't had anything to really root about, as the Redskins are up 19-0. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Rigsby in the shotgun. Rigsby to Foreman. Nope. Fakes the handoff. Throws. And it's nearly picked off. Brian Reynolds nearly picks it off. The 13th year safety out of Utah knocks it down. You should have caught that one. 49ers dodge a bullet there. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the Redskin 48-yard line. 2:20 left to play here in the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby in the shotgun. Rigsby will drop back. Rolls out, throws downfield, caught by Mitchell. All the way down to the Redskin 23-yard line. A 25-yard gain by Pete Mitchell, the veteran tight end. Cameron Cole makes the tackle, number 25. The 8th year safety out of Chattanooga. It'll be a 49er first down, deep in Redskin territory. Let's see if they can capitalize and get on the board. Make it a 2-possession game. Under 2 minutes left now in the third quarter. From the Redskin 23-yard line, 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby draws back, dumps it off, nearly picked off, incomplete. Cameron Wright, that hit him right in the hands. He had his hands down to scoop it, and he dropped it. It was intended for Angelo Tarver, the 3rd-year tight end out of Kansas State. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line. 49ers in the offset eye. Rigsby, play action. Rigsby throws downfield, caught by Grant, touchdown. Robert Grant, the rookie out of TCU. Actually, he's out of Tennessee State, TSU. Robert Grant, a 23-yard touchdown catch. And the 49ers finally get on the board. The rookie out of Tennessee State. Dylan Lamont for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. The 49ers are now down by 12, a 2-possession game, with 1:42 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Levi's Stadium, Santa Clara, California, Week 6, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. We'll wrap up Week 6 with the Monday night game next. It'll be the Cowboys and the Giants from MetLife Stadium. So the 49ers will go into the fourth quarter down by 2 possessions, unless the Redskins score here in the next 1:42. Kickoff by Lamont. Fielded by Norris at the 7-yard line over the 25. And James Norris out to the 30-yard line. A 1:38 left here in the third. Dante Ciali, his number's on the day. So Kurt Sullivan will lead the offense for the Redskins again. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali around the outside, and Dante Ciali, no gain. The 49ers are right there. Hunter Brookings, the defensive back, making the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 10. A minute 22 and counting. On 2nd down, Sullivan hands off to Ciali up the middle, and Ciali gets nailed. After a 1-yard gain, coming up to make the tackle, Cedric Henderson. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Now the 49er defense getting motivated. 50 seconds left in the third. 3 receivers to the far side. Sullivan in the gun on 3rd and 9. Sullivan back. Sullivan steps up, throws outside to Ciali, who gets tackled immediately by Marcus Clark. And he's going to loses 5 yards on the play. He would have been better off dropping it. It'll be 4th and 14. And the Redskins are going to have to punt. 49ers are going to get back in this game. At least they have the opportunity. San Francisco coming alive here late in the third. Thomas Sears into punt. Gets the punt away. Fair caught, but it goes inside the 10. Oh, nice punt by Sears. Down at the 3-yard line. Wow. In his 11th year out of SMU, puts it down at the 3-yard line. Ten seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Redskins up 19-7. 1st and 10, 49ers from their own 3-yard line. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Been kind of sparse here this afternoon. Everybody's playing the new Madden, which is crap. Rigsby to Foreman up the middle, and Foreman out to the 8-yard line. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Redskins up 19-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Levi Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Our Week 6 Sunday night game. The Redskins lead the 49ers 19-7. Redskins come in at 3-2. The 49ers come in at 4-1. But the Redskins, for the most part, have dominated this game. San Francisco has it 2nd and 5 from their own 8. Down by 2 scores. Rigsby in the shotgun. Rigsby looks downfield, throws outside, caught by Carnes. No, incomplete. Broken up by Edwin James in his 8th year out of Oklahoma State. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Gerald Carnes, the intended receiver, in his 4th year out of UCLA. 3rd and 5 from the 8-yard line. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield for Rigsby. Rigsby back, throws, caught by Foreman, out to the 17-yard line, a gain of 9, and a 49er first down. Chuck the Truck making the catch. '49ers down by 12. They really need to score on this drive if they're going to have a shot. They have it at their own 17. 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Single back in the backfield. Rigsby draws back, dumps it off to Carnes coming across. And Carnes, a 4-yard gain out to the 21. It'll be 2nd and 6. If you're San Francisco, you need more yardage than just 4 yards. You need to start getting big chunks. You got to move it downfield. You don't have much time. 2nd and 6 from the 21-yard line. Cowboys and Giants up next. Rigsby in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Rigsby back. Rigsby looking, throws. Baker making the catch at the 38-yard line. Landon Baker, good for 17 yards and a 49er first down. Landon Baker. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as well. He got both feet in. Cameron Cole making the tackle. Now the clock runs. 1st and 10 from the 38. 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby in the gun. Rigsby drops back. Throws to Foreman. Foreman out to the 44. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. We're coming up on 3.5 minutes left. Redskins up by 12. That safety is actually pretty huge right now. The 49ers need 2 touchdowns. Without the safety, they would need a touchdown and a field goal to tie it up. 2nd and 4 from the 44-yard line. Rigsby, 3-step drop, throws underneath to Armstrong. Out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. First down, San Francisco. Robert Foster, the linebacker, on the tackle. We're at the 6-minute mark. The 49ers down by 2 scores. They need to get this thing going. Yeah, quality. Evil Dead's referring to the safety back in the 2nd quarter, if you weren't here. Rigsby in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Rigsby to Jefferson up the middle. Delray Jefferson out to the 45. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Trying to keep the defense honest. They got 7 on the play. But they're running out of time. 5.5 minutes. 2nd and 3 from the Redskin 45. Yeah, his name is Delray. Delray Jefferson. It's kind of a cool name. I like it. 2nd and 3 from the 45. Rigsby looking. Throws underneath the Grant. Out to the 36. A gain of 9 and a 49er first down. Robert Grant, the rookie out of Tennessee State. Mel Kaufman on the tackle. Similar but not the same. Rigsby in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. 1st and 10. Under 5 minutes to play. Rigsby back. Rigsby gets that ball knocked down. Incomplete. Knocking it down, Brian Reynolds, the safety. This is true. Yeah, the Raiders went scoreless in the 2nd half of the last game, even though they won the game. 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby back. Rigsby throws outside, caught by Carnes. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 6. Smart move, getting out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. 4:43 left. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. We need to get you a bigger keypad. You're all thumbs. 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby in the gun. Rigsby looking. Kim Carnes, yep. To Armstrong, inside the 10, touchdown, San Francisco. Vince Armstrong. A 30-yard touchdown catch. Oh, you meant to write that, okay. My bad. Nice catch and run by Armstrong. He found a seam in the zone exploited it, and he's in for the 6-point touchdown. Well, they're all 6 points. It's now 19-13. They'll kick the extra point to make it a 5-point game. Dylan Lamont. The kick is up, and it's good. The 49ers have made it a one-possession game. Did you take the 49ers by 2 or 3? I can't remember. Did you take them by 2? Three. So they need to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, which they would probably do to make it a 3-point game if they score a touchdown. 4:37 left to play here in the fourth quarter. The 49ers have come back. That could very well happen also. There's the kickoff by Lamont. Back of the end zone, Norris takes a knee. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. So the 49ers, they got to stop last time. Let's see if they can do it again. Kurt Sullivan comes out. His number's on the day. 1st and 10 Redskins from the 25. They lead at 19-14. Redskins trying to get to 4-2. Keep the pressure on Philadelphia in the NFC East. On 1st and 10. Sullivan, play action. Throws downfield, incomplete, nearly picked off by Marcus Clark. He should have had that. Yeah, the safety did mess you up big time. Intended for Virgil Say. It'll be 2nd and 10. Redskins up by 5 at the moment. Clark should have had that one. On 2nd and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan back. Throws outside to Vaden. Only a yard out to the 26-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Vaden over 100 yards receiving on the day. Big 3rd down coming up. Jack Morgan made the tackle. This is a huge 3rd down right here for both teams. Sullivan in the shotgun on 3rd and 9. Sullivan back. Throws down the middle. Incomplete. Looking for Norris. It was broken up by Mark Collins, the defensive back. It'll be 4th down. The Redskins go 3 and out. The 49ers are going to get the ball back. And they have 4 minutes to work with. Thomas Sears back to punt. Sears bobbles it, but gets it away. And that will be fair caught at the 33-yard line. Making the fair catch, Vince Armstrong. 3:53 left. 49ers down by 5. They need a touchdown. They have time, plenty of time. And they have 3 timeouts. The 49ers have struggled early. They finally woke up about halfway through the 3rd quarter. They've mounted a comeback. Let's see if they can come all the way back. Rigsby in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby back. Rigsby throws, dumps it off, incomplete. He overthrew his receiver. He was looking for Vince, or actually Chuck Foreman, out of the backfield. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line. 3:49 left to play. 4 receivers set wide on 2nd down. Rigsby back. Rigsby throws. Incomplete. Oh, he had a man. Incomplete. He was looking for Pete Mitchell. He overthrew him again. It'll be 3rd and 10. He reminds me of Trent Dilfer. He's more of a manager than a quarterback. 3rd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rigsby in the gun. Rigsby back. Rigsby throws downfield, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. That was wildly off target. Let's see if they go for it. They're going to punt. Jackson Dawson back to punt. They're going to trust their defense. Dawson gets the punt away. That's going to be into the end zone, touchback. Redskins will have it at the 20-yard line, up by 5. Sullivan will come back out. His number's on the day. Can the 49er defense get another stop? They did on the last 2 drives. Can they do it a 3rd time? Redskins up 19-14 with 3:33 left to play here in the 4th quarter. We have the Cowboys and the Giants up next to wrap up the week. In the I formation. Sullivan hands off to Ciali, and Dante Ciali out to the 24-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6. Finally getting him down, Chauncey Jones, in his 2nd year out of Hawaii. There's a lot of Hawaii players throughout the league, I've noticed. 2nd and 6 from the 24-yard line. Actually, it's not surprising there's a lot of Hawaii players. I get my draft classes from NCAA 12 on the PS3. And Hawaii wins the MAC all the time, or Mountain West. 2nd and 6 from the 24. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan back. Sullivan throws, dumps it off to Vaden. He's got the 1st down out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 8. And now the Redskins can eat up more time. Colorado 2-0. Say what you want about Dion, but what a game they had last week. They upset, I forgot who they played now. 1st and 10, Sullivan to Ciali, up the middle, and Ciali, another 1st down, out to the 44-yard line, a gain of 12. Another Redskin 1st down, and they can eat up more time. That's right, A&M. That's right. That was a big win. Still can't believe they beat them. And we hit the 2-minute warning. Redskins up 19-14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Levi's Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Week 6 here at Jammin' Sports. Redskins lead the 49ers 19-14. 49ers, they're going to have to start using their timeouts. They need to force a stop. The Redskins have it at their own 44-yard line. They're up by 5. Redskins trying to win to get to 4-2. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali, gets nailed in the backfield. Back at the 40-yard line. A loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13. It was James Wembley, the linebacker, in his 9th year out of Missouri. A minute 57 left. It'll be 2nd and 13 for the Redskins, back at their own 40. Can the 49ers get a stop and get the ball back for one more drive? Second and 13. Redskins come out. 3 receivers to the near side. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan to Ciali. And Ciali goes, well, he escapes one, but not the second. Michael Walter throws him down. A loss of 4 yards. And the 49ers take a timeout. They have 1 left. It'll be 3rd and 17. Redskins going the wrong way. Back at their own 36-yard line. Jeez. See, they shouldn't be playing. Those 2 teams should never be playing. That's the biggest gripe I have against college football. You play the cupcakes to pad your schedule. I don't like it at all. Nobody wants to go see Georgia play Ball State. I'm sorry. 3rd and 17 in the I formation. Sullivan to Ciali, and Ciali goes down. Another loss of 2. It'll be 4th and 19. 3 straight losses of yardage for the Redskins on that sequence. It'll be 4th and 19. And the Redskins are going to have to punt. Sports are getting that way. I knew it was going to happen because sports gambling has really opened up in recent years. You knew it was going to happen. I'm telling you, man, the fix is in. Thomas Sears back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fair cut. Oh, he muffs the... Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? He muffed the fair catch. And Danny Brandon comes up with it for the Redskins. Are you kidding me? It bounced off his shoulder pad. I've seen everything now. 1st and 10 Redskins at the 21-yard line. Wow. I haven't seen that on 19 in a long time. 1st and 10 from the 21. Sullivan to Ciali gets nailed, but the 49ers are out of timeouts. Yeah, you get paid to do one thing. One. A loss of 2 yards on the play, but the 49ers have no timeouts. The Redskins should be able to run out the clock. What a way to lose a game. Evil Dead, I'm sorry, but you're going to be 40 and 29. Sullivan to Ciali around the outside. And Ciali down to the 20, a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 9. Well, I'm seriously thinking about starting the rookie next week. Casey Bruning. They have 2 rookies that back him up. This will be the last play of the game. Sullivan takes a knee. And the Redskins will go to 4 and 2. The 49ers will drop to 4 and 2. Final seconds tick away. And your final score, Washington 19, San Francisco 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Cowboys Giants up next. We'll see you then.